Hey there guys, this is Antat3 on the DualShock Pro channel, giving you guys my Odd Eyes deck profile. You guys voted for it, so you get it. Yeah, this was actually a lot of fun. I'm really glad to start doing some polls again and actually seeing what you guys want. If you guys have any recommendations, any comments, let's put them down below. Let's get a discussion going. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. For the monster lineup, this is actually pretty easy. Triple Odd Eye Saber, this is kind of my spicy tech for the deck. Basically, with Arc's effect, it allows me to special summon it for free, and if it destroys a monster by battle, it gets a pop free card. Next, of course, is Odd Eye's Pendulum Dragon. This is the card that started it all. This is the Odd Eyes deck 4, Next, of course, is Arc. This is the huge playmaker of the deck. If a Odd Eyes monster you control gets destroyed by battle by a card effect, it could be either on the field itself or maybe in the zone. You'll get to summon a Odd Eyes monster from hand deck or graveyard. So that's awesome. That's he's your main engine of the deck, so to speak. So yeah. Next, of course, we are playing triple Odd Eyes Phantom. I would love to haul this guy out. So saddening, but the cards are expensive. But yeah, whenever he's Pendulum Summoned, he causes battle damage, double or increase his attack by whatever amount, and so on and so forth for each Pendulum and all that. Persona. Honestly, I don't really use him anything more than just a target for Odd Eyes Pendulum. Odd Eyes Pendulum, of course, pops himself, triggers Arc, can special summon Odd Eyes Saber, and of course search for Persona to keep up scales next turn. Now for some interesting mix, we have Double Dragon Pit. Of course, I love the holo. I remember when this card first came out as the common, and everyone was still like, "Oh, this is an amazing card." But basically, a level 7, 8 scale, just to kind of replace Arc. So yeah, Double Dragon because it has a lot of synergy. Reduce one of the levels for make one of my Odd Eyes level 7 to 4. Special summon her, synchro summon her, go for some plays. And the nice ultimate techie card is this Magician. Can't pronounce his name, sorry guys. Basically with this we go for our Odd Eyes Rebellion, our Odd Eyes Raging, so on and so forth. It makes our Xyz become, or has their rank become a level and so on and so forth. And that's what I love. For the spells, triple Odd Eyes Fusion. Yes, you can actually search this with Skyris, that's plenty fine enough. But I like to top deck into it, go for the fusion summon, so on and so forth. Triple's perfectly fine, I seriously don't care. Next is triple Dark Hole. Guys, you can use Dark Hole to trigger off of Arc, so go ahead. It doesn't matter. All your stuff in graveyard can be brought back. For some search, Summoner's Art searches for a level 5 or higher normal monster. Dragon Pit, and of course Arc 2 to 5 ratio is perfect. Pendulum Call, the best card that you're going to want to have with Pendulum Call is, of course, Noble Dragon. So you pitch Noble Dragon, and so forth. Noble Dragon special summon itself from graveyard. Basically an easy way to search out my Magicians however I want. Triple Spiral Flame Strike. Yes, I only have the comments for these. I'm really sorry about that. Hopefully, coming soon, I will actually rarity out this deck, and I would love to do that. Triple Skyris. This is actually pretty much the other half of the Odd Eyes engine. You have Skyris and Arc, and Skyris pops, a good gift for the search, and Arc special summons. It's too easy, guys. Of course, the one terraforming, might as well. And of course, to round out the deck, we are doing triple Eradicator Epidemic Virus. Alright, for the extra deck, we have one Electromite. Obviously, if you play Pendulums, you play this card. One Zephyr Mellotron. I actually really like this card. An easy way to really bring out Zephyr Mellotron is to have Electromite and, of course, Absolute. Link for both. Absolute's effect, special summon the thing. As soon as you summon him out, he just great synergy for shit like that. Borlo, just because we can. For the fusions, pretty simple. 2 Vortex and 1 Runize. Sinker is more or less the same thing. 1 Black Rose, 2 Meteor Burst. It's pretty standard stuff. Meteor Burst allows me to special summon my monster in the Pendulum Zone, and of course Black Rose is there just to nuke the field. Now for the Xyz, this is actually the part where I'm really excited about. 2 number 11s, which yet again is actually it's one of those things, most people don't actually care about number 11 anymore. And since spot removal allows me to take a monster, go for a link, especially with Big Eye himself, and that's pretty easy to do. Easy way to bring up Warlord. Double Absolute, I was actually tripping this out. You really don't need to because of Arc. Arc allows you to recycle him over and over again. And every time he hits graveyard, you can bring out another freaking Odd Eyes monster from extra deck. It's so stupid. And last but not least, double Odd Eyes Raging Dragon. This is actually the card that I just absolutely loved. When I originally built this deck, I wanted to run Rebellion, but Raging is just so much better. Rebellion has a lot of weird restrictions and just way too much wording in a sense, while this is very simple, very clean, and just allows you to wreck shit. Alright guys, like to BC, please comment, like, subscribe, tell me down below what you think. Did I do a good job, did I do a bad job? What are some cards you liked about it? What are some things you thought were absolute trash? What would you do with the deck, and how would you change it for today's meta? But yeah guys, I always have a lot of fun with these deck files, especially this one. This is, you know, of course an IRL build, and yeah, it was just a lot of fun just kind of pick it up again, see what I can do with it. Also down below in the description is a link to the Duelist Facebook page. That's the best way to keep up with what I'm doing on the channel, keep up with me personally and everything else, and of course all the memes. And as always guys, thanks for watching.